What's up guys, Twig46 here, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to talk about battles, we're going to talk about something that is often overlooked in the game, but something that I think is very important and distinctive. Sorry if I'm a little bit blathery, I just had some food so the blood's in my stomach, not in my brain. Anyway, we're going to talk about modifications. I mean, customizations. See, I'm such a derp. Anyway, I like customizing my planes to make them look really awesome and really unique. And in this video, I'm going to show you a couple of different things that I've done to my planes to make them interesting looking. So, first thing, I do the digit thing. What we do here is the battle rating, and I only do it on the left hand side, so basically you just slap it wherever you feel comfortable. I usually like it about there, and we get another one. Obviously I don't know if this plane's a 4.3 battle rating or not, but that's what I'm going to put on there, and then you just kind of get it perfect, just so it takes a little bit, but then you'll get it eventually, and there you go. Slap on a nice simple number. Actually, I prefer it back a little bit, but it's just a demonstration. So yeah, it gives you something unique. I use this one for a long time. Just something simple to bring out the plane, make it more interesting. But you don't get to, everyone else doesn't get to see it. Only you do. So that idea kind of fell by the wayside, but I use that one for a long time. Another thing you can do, I'll just use number 5 and 2 side of 5 and just go like bam. And this is actually historically correct. Don't quote me on it because I'm not 100% sure, but I know I've seen planes on Google Images with big old 5s on the back right behind the roundel, and what I think it is when people are in squads, like the wing leader would have 1, the second in command would have 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So that's just another thing you can do there. And if you have like, let's see, I'm just gonna do the tanks. If you have something like this, like a little pilot icon or something like that, you can just put it like, under your cockpit or something like that. Obviously it's not, nation correct, but that's just an example. So there's that way. I know a lot of people like to do the teeth, and the problem is you get this, and if you do two-sided, it goes one's right but the other's wrong. So here's how you would go about fixing that. So you want to select the kind of teeth you want, just go down here, click flip, and bam, now your teeth are facing the right way. And you just slap that on. And of course, it's going to take a lot of, going, is that lined up, is that lined up, is that lined up, is that lined up? Because you can't just do the double stick method. It just does not work. So, it's one of those labor of love things that you can do to get the teeth on there. Obviously, if you have a premium account, you can do more than, or combinations of what I'm doing. I obviously don't have a premium account. Gaijin's not getting any more of my money. The only thing I did was buy a little bit of gold to upgrade my crew. Now another decal pattern that I used to do a lot was the heart, because it doesn't matter if it's two-sided, so I would just make it really big and just slap it on the tail there. Of course, it looks kind of tacky because you can see through on the nation flag on this particular plane, but it works well on B-17s, big bomber planes and such like that. It's just really fun and funny to see just a big giant heart slapped on the back, Actually, what I did with my B-17s is I would put, there it is, I would put a train like along right here on the B-17 with a heart on there. So I did that camouflage pattern before, but I actually saved the best one for last. This camouflage pattern is like my new thing that I'm doing. It took me a while to find it. What I would do before is I'd go the two-sided, just try to find some kind of neat, awesome pattern that just made my plane stand out like crazy. I just slapped that on right there. It's just like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, right? I mean, there's like paint all over the plane. It just looks stupidly like I just want to shoot that thing down. Obviously, I paid more attention to centering it and all that good stuff, but yeah, it just makes the enemy mad, like they want to shoot you down because you have this paint job. But I decided that that's not really what I wanted, because it looked too messy, it looked too chaotic. And so what I did instead is I found this little orange Netherlands Royal Air Force insignia. Hey, I can't even put the words in order. That doesn't matter. Get this orange triangle thing. And what you do is I do it the same way every single time, just so I know which decal is which spot. And what I do is I blow it up big, and then I kind of line it up so it's like right on the tip of the tail there. See, like, you want the orange to be right about where the thingies are. Yeah, you know what I mean. all the blood's in my brain, guys. Give me a break. All right, so that's how you would do that bit. Now the next bit's a little bit more complicated, but you get the orange diamond thing. You do two-sided. Rotate it like this. By the way, if you don't know, right down here is how you would do the sizes and to rotate everything. And you just kind of line it up so it's level like so. I believe that's straight. Anyway, then you bring it back to the tail section and you shrink it down until you get the black strips, and then you just center it right over wherever, you know, see where the tail is. You just put it right there, and then just make sure the black tips line up. Obviously this, actually no, that maybe a little bit to the left, not too much. This is what you got to do. Just be very patient, very smooth. Oh my gosh. Maybe like right, dang it, right there. That looks pretty good. I can live with that. Alright, slap it on. Bam, done. Mission accomplished. I have my new sexy orange tail camouflage pattern of awesome. And I just like this. It just makes people want it. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this tail. It just looks really good to me. But anyway, I just had a flashback to Surf's Up, the movie. It's about penguins and whatever. Anyway, the important part is they were talking about surfing and making the board, and you have to be slow, smooth, and finesseful with the painting of your plane, and that just kind of goes on to booming and zooming, and you slow and smooth, you retain your energy the best you can. And it just kind of drove me to that flashback, like, oh yeah, so if you actually take the time to do this, it, I don't know, to all your planes, it might have some interesting effects to your piloting. Like, you'll be more patient, you'll be more smooth, you'll, yeah, I don't know. At least that's what happens to me. So that's just kind of my basic thing that I do with everything. Now there is a problem because I don't have a premium account. So what that means for me is that any airplane that has these double flap things, you'll be able to get a sticker on here just fine. So it'll cover the bottom and the top here, but then you go to do the sides, it'll only cover one of these. So if you have a premium account, you can just cover up this other one, no problem. And so that's my problem. So I'm struggling to find an interesting camouflage pattern for planes that have this tail style configuration thing going on. With the Liberator, it's a bigger plane, used the little triple arrows. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's kind of funny because you go into the USSR tanks. Actually, I got some pretty good symbols down here. Like this little arrow is really good. It's super versatile. See what I'm saying? You just like bam, plop that arrow, and you see it can like do it like this, you know, center it out on the tail, stuff like that. If you want to rotate it so the big part is on the back, so you have more of a point, or you can do it like this, and I don't know, like that, so you have like the point. That looks, dude, that looks actually pretty good. I'm just gonna hang on. I don't know. Do I like it? Maybe. I don't know. See, then it's like, what do I put on the here and here? It's just be so much easier if I had a premium account. But anyway, that's my problem. So if you have a premium account, no big deal. But yeah, so there it is. Couple easy, quick camouflage patterns that you can put on your plane if you unlock the stickers. Make your planes look more interesting, make them stand out on the battlefield, because I always love to see planes on the runway that have interesting camouflage patterns, because it shows that the people that are flying those planes actually took the time to sit down in here and mess around with a few ideas and stuff. But this particular sticker is annoying because it looks level, but then if you look on the back end, it's not. So then you go like this to fix it, but then on the front it's not straight. So this particular sticker is kind of frustrating. But if you find like a use for it on the tail or something like that where it doesn't matter as much, like this, you know, I don't know. So that's that, because yeah, I'm gonna have to be looking at this like the whole time I'm flying the plane, so of course I want it to look awesome. But yeah, if I just slap that on, it's like, could I stand looking at that the whole time I'm flying this plane? I don't know. Wish I could change the color of these, that would be so much better, but make it like bright red or bright orange or some gaudy thing. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. I know it's not what I do traditionally, although I'm a small channel, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to play by the, oh, you have to cover this subject, and oh, what's your opinion on that subject, and oh, why don't you fly this and just do everything that you want to do. No, let's do some of the things I want to do. Flashbacks to that Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. He's on with the slinky, and he's like, ah, fine, let's do all the things that you want to do. Oh, I'm such a dork. Anyway, I think you've listened to me ramble on enough. There's some cool symbols in here that I can't wait to unlock. Obviously, oh wait, I would say obviously, no, a thing I found is in the world flags. They used to be free, but now they're costing 500 gold to get those. So that's kind of a problem if you have any of these other nations. However, if you want to go to Allies tanks, bam, you got your American flag. So at least you get that one for free. I know it's not much of a consolation, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, I think that's going to end this video out, so if you guys liked it, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will catch you guys on the next one.